But life was far from fun. Though he enjoyed his school, he grew to be scared of his hot-tempered brother-in-law. He was not allowed to bring any friends over, and through his 2 years in Mysore, he could not make any friends. Krishnamacharya became indifferent towards him and ordered him to practice asanas without teaching him or allowing him to go to the Yogshala, where he himself taught. Whenever Sundara Raja asked Sri Krishnamacharya to teach him, he would say, learning asanas depends on one's karma in the previous birth. It was like playing blind man's bluff. And for several months, young Sundara Raja tried to twist and turn and bend his stiff body, scared to make even a single mistake for the fear of being caught by his guru. In this lonely and fearful existence, his only companion was Keshav Murthy, with whom he shared a room. Keshav Murthy was Sri Krishnamacharya's star pupil. Struggling with poverty and ill health, the turning point in his life came in June 1935 when he returned to Mysore and Krishnamacharya indoctrinated him in the Yogshala in Keshav Murthy's place. Taking the place of the star pupil, in spite of his physical rigidity and his inability to perform the asanas, was a leap of faith, which the fearful Sundar Raja took with nervous trepidation. He never looked back. As Sundar Raja was to prove later, his karma in previous lives had certainly been good. Within a month of his learning a few asanas, he was awarded the princely sum of 50 rupees by the Maharaja of Mysore after his first public performance in the Mysore Town Hall in December 1935. When his guru commanded him to perform the Hanuman asana, he did it even though he did not have the ability to do so and severely injured himself. The prana or life energy courses through the body, gaining momentum which leads to growth and more accentuated form. Pranamaya Kosh, the second sheath, is the organic one. Moving within from the Annamaya Kosh, this was the period of Sundar Raja's life when he got married, had children and took to yoga seriously.
It was not my ambition that I should become a teacher or something like that. Circumstances forced me to teach, and I took it with open heart, as I was not knowing any other subject in the world to make a living. Soon after, my guru asked me to go to Pune to train students in the Deccan Karma for 6 months on a princely salary of ₹60. My scanty knowledge of English is what tilted the balance in my favor as one to be assigned job. When I came here in 1937, the challenge began. I was a free man, free from the clutches of my guru. I thought yoga was only about flexibility. And now that I have achieved the flexibility, what more will yoga show me? But I continued to be restless. So I probed deeper to find the cause of this restlessness. To gain confidence in teaching, I practiced relentlessly. The pain in my body increased instead of decreasing, but I was not scared of even death. I was practicing 10 hours a day. I was conducting classes and used to sleep in back arches because the pain would not let me sleep otherwise. People called me a madcap, but I was determined to either survive all or die practicing. I used to practice, I used to get exhausted, but every now and then the inner voice was singing, try, try, try.
beginner, he started developing qualitative intelligence as a student and also became a conscientious teacher.
At that time, I was thinking only of day-to-day survival. After all, now I had a wife and 6 children to support.
March 4th, 1952 was a turning point in Guruji's life as well as into the world's yoga community. It was at that time that he met Yehudi Menuhin.
When Menuhin came to India, he could not play violin. He had read about yoga and he said, I should try to retool myself. He met almost all yogis of India, teachers of Nehru, teachers of Rajendra Prasad, and some or other he came to know that there is one man in Pune teaching yoga. So some doctors said that the way he teaches is more scientific compared to others. So he invited me. He said, I've got only 5 minutes, can you see? And when I met him, he was completely tired, exhausted. But luckily, I told him, do Shavasana. So I took Shanmukhi Mudra. This is Shanmukhi Mudra. So he slept for 1 hour. He said, I have not slept in my life like this, so can you teach me yoga? Then I gave a demonstration for 45 minutes. He was so much impressed. I said, now you have to show what you are doing. So he showed Shirshasana. The moment he did Shirshasana, he was gasping. I said, this is not the way to do Shirshasana. So when I took him Shirshasana, he felt so light and his voice changed, his breathing process changed. Then he said, why don't you come to England?
My years with Mr. Iyengar remain vested in my memory, especially those precious moments when upon occasion I caught that wonderful sense of peace and perfection, allowed me to glimpse the state of being which indeed was worth the effort.
We regarded our meeting as one of the great events of our lives.
महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन वरण विराज सुवेश कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा आसादने तारे रे 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 सा आसादने तारे रे 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 सा आसादने तारे रे 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 सा आसादने तारे रे